Hi, this is a video for the Coursera Berkeley Music Production course, Assignment 6. My name's Ed Shaw from Toronto, and I'm going to provide an explanation of the amplitude envelope. I'll give examples of different envelope types, a switch, percussive, damped percussive, sustaining, and quark envelopes with musical reasons or what they might sound like for each of them. This is going to be a quick demonstration, so it's not to take up a lot of your time. So I'm working with Pro Tools here. I've got a strip here with a synth in it, and the synth I'm using is called Vacuum. It's a monophonic analog style synth with two oscillators up front. I'm only using one. There's a mixer section after the oscillators, so you can see I've turned the second oscillator down, and that oscillator is set to be a square wave. This synth lets you continuously morph between all of the between the different wave types. But anyway, I've selected a square wave, and it's running through this envelope here with A, D, S, R, attack, decay, sustain, level, and release. That's the synth. So we're going to start with the switch envelope. This is a simple on-off sound, so when I press the note on, I'll get an immediate full volume, and when I release the note to off, I'll get a full off. So I accomplish this by setting attack to 0, decay to 0, sustain to 100%, and release to 0 as well. So it turns right off, and it sounds something like this. Right? Okay. And where you'll hear that is that's kind of the classic organ sound, where you press it, it comes on, you let go, it turns right off, with not a lot of movement when it's on, maybe a Leslie or something. But anyway, the next is a percussive envelope. So here we want a fast attack and decay, but no sustain, and a fast release as well. So release should be similar to the decay time. So it sounds like this, and it's kind of like a string being plucked. So I'm going to turn sustain way down, and if I just don't change anything else, I just really get a little click or something, right? So I'll bring my decay up a little, and I'll bring my release up to match it, and now I've got, right, that kind of sound. So that is a percussive envelope. A damped percussive sound is more like when you press a piano key and then let go. This is done, we increase the decay time a bit, basically. So it's going to sound like this if I hold it, but if I let go, like that. So that's the damped percussive sound. So for a sustaining envelope, we increase the attack and decay and release slightly. So this is for a bow or a blown instrument, that kind of thing. So increase the attack a little and short release. So right, so it's like a bow or someone blowing on a flute or something like that. And finally we have the quark envelope. This is kind of a weird one. Hold on. So here you have a short attack, medium decay, sustain is still at 0. So short attack, medium decay, sustain is still at 0, and the release is quite a bit longer. So if you let go within the decay, then it's going to sustain for a little longer. So this is what a cork sounds like. It kind of gives kind of a reverb sound, actually. Right? And if I just hold it, right? Holding it just makes it decay away. But then if I hold it and let go within the decay time, there you go, just like that. So there we have it. Thanks for listening, and I hope you learned something.